What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett, better known as RedRobinz here in the Jobless Gamers. Today, guys, we're doing a brand new series that all of us are doing called the Squadcast. I'm here with Austin, the Saintsfan, and Ross, Mr. Boss for the win. Say what's up, guys.
What's up? What's up, dude? This is
Hello.
pretty
So
exciting.
this is the first time we've ever done a somewhat of a podcast on our channels, and we'll be discussing a wide array of different topics that are currently happening in GT Online. And I guess you can kick it off, Ross, and give some insight on what we're gonna be talking about today.
Do you want to start, Austin, with what happened yesterday, or do you want me to kind of give a breakdown of what's been going on the past few days?
Well, you can give a breakdown, then we'll get into specifics, I guess.
Okay, so for we're obviously the squad, and for a while we've preached that we don't want to do game-breaking glitches because that's harmful to Grand Theft Auto Online and just the GTA community in general. And we've been trying to encourage other YouTubers to do the same thing. And I think it was maybe a few days ago, some YouTubers basically gave out their quote-unquote apologies and/or statements saying that, if you see a money glitch or something like that, what was it, like leave a dislike and tell them this is bad?
I don't know if it was leave a dislike, but I know a lot of them said just like let them know like that it's not right and that they shouldn't be doing it and all this stuff. So
Yeah, that's basically what I got out of it. I didn't watch too many videos. I saw some thumbnails and they said like money glitches and RP glitches are bad. Don't do them. So at first I was pretty excited, but then it was yesterday or whenever it was a few days ago. It's like these videos of money glitches and lobbies and RP lobbies, whatever you might have them, started like popping up again. So we kind of wanted to talk about, the seriousness of, I don't know, some people with their, promises to white knight and try to set a good example, but then a few days later start uploading the same things that they were preaching to not do.
yeah, I think it kind of revolves around this notion that heists aren't out solely because of money glitches in DNS servers, and like yeah, that may be a big part, but that's not the only thing Rockstar has to worry about. And that's where I
Yeah.
think a lot of confusion exists.
Of course, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know of. There may be other reasons, but I definitely do believe that money glitches, any glitches in the game that are really game breaking, are a delay to any plans Rockstar has, because like, oh man, now we have to fix this, now we have to fix that, instead of adding things. But there are things probably going on behind the scenes that we don't know of, that Rockstar maybe just delayed it because they had to, because they didn't have enough time, things like that.
Yeah, one thing
But
I kind of mentioned in my video that I did a couple days ago is that, for all we know, the heist may not have even been out till around this time, even even if there weren't any money glitches. So we don't know the specifics of everything. All we can do is kind of speculate, but you got to
Yeah,
keep that in
we
mind
don't
as
know the
well.
specifics, but we know for one thing they don't help. Like money glitches aren't like speeding this up. It's
Yeah.
not like the fact that everyone has like billions of dollars and is rank 870. That's not speeding this up. So it might not be counterproductive, but it's not productive as well. And it's certainly something that Rockstar has to fix. So they're not going to like let this stand. It is something they have to work on. Like you mentioned, Garrett, like they will have to fix it. But one thing I think we got the beta version of GTA Online
Hmm.
because this is like Rockstar's baby. Like this is the first time they've ever done a multiplayer like this. Like they've had multiplayer in Grand Theft Auto 4 and Red Dead Redemption, but it was nothing as sophisticated as this. So this is like their first go around, and I think there were a lot more things that they didn't anticipate being in GTA Online, like having to figure out all the mechanics and all the little quirks with it. And I just don't think they were ready. That's
Yeah,
just
and
kind
I
of what I
mean
think.
that's again another point I brought up in my video. I mean, what it was supposed to come out last April, I think, and then they moved it back to September. So who knows why they did that? Because imagine if it came out April, online would might even be worse than it is now. So you got to keep all these different things in mind when you're talking about heists and why they're not around, I guess you could say.
I don't
yeah,
know why everyone's stuck on like the thing about like heist is like the one feature that's not here. Like, yeah, that'd be cool, but there are so many other features that are not in GT Online.
Yeah.
Like the stock market isn't open.
Hmm.
You can't buy homes. You can't buy certain properties. Like I believe in story mode you could buy like was it helipads and
Well, I
businesses
think it'd be
and
cool, yeah, if they had like businesses and stuff in online, because obviously there is a problem with money. I mean, uh, missions and stuff, they don't pay out too much, and that's the one reason why money glitches and stuff are very popular, because people just want money to have fun in the game. And if Rockstar, they probably will eventually just have the stock market, have different businesses you can own. That would definitely make money glitches seem less popular, I guess you could say, because then people would get money that way, you know?
Yeah, but again, it's always gonna be there. That's just something that's always a part of a community. There's gonna be always exploiters. There's always gonna be glitchers.
Yeah.
Even if heists were out, there would still be people that were doing money glitches and exploits rather than doing the heist because they have to work for it. And that's just a lot of problem that we face now is that people just don't want to do jobs. And I totally understand why, because it's so much easier to simply sell a car. It's so much easier to do all these little exploits or glitches to get money instead of doing a race that may take 3 to 4 minutes or something like that, and you get a lot less money for it. So there's always a quicker, shorter route to doing things in GTA Online and teams, but there are, negative things that come with that, and that might be you being placed into the cheater pool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
let's
and
simply.
I wanna kind of clear up something, and 'cause
Yeah.
I know we're probably gonna get this comment now. Ross, I don't think has done a money glitch, but I think me and Garrett and a bunch of other YouTubers, back in October, November,
Yeah,
when the game
October.
first or when online first came out, we were doing the money glitches because at that point in time, Rockstar wasn't doing anything about them, and to an extent, I guess you could say it was almost like acceptable. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
It was the norm. It was definitely the norm, and it's just something that everyone was doing because, there was no enforcement on these glitches and exploits because Rockstar didn't expect it. Like, back
Yeah.
then, the cheater pool was something that no one believed in. It was like, ha, that doesn't
Yeah.
really exist. Yeah, right. What the
That's
heck?
mythical place,
And then,
you know?
it started slowly coming out that it really does exist. People started being placed into it. And then nowadays, it's gotten so bad that these DNS servers really, really made a huge impact. Now, I speak for myself and Austin as well for this. That most of us, a lot of the squad members, never did anything dealing with DNS servers, and that is one thing that we were all very against
Yeah.
because that is just so game breaking. Like you actually
Those were
have to hack.
disgusting.
Yeah, you actually have to like mod your Xbox for something to work. That's just not acceptable, and I know Rockstar would not have appreciated that at all. But where it came to money glitches and exploits, at the time it seemed like it was, okay to do because there was no enforcement on them. Rockstar never told us, hey, you shouldn't do this. Hey, this is not acceptable. But then we later found out, like Rockstar really doesn't appreciate this stuff. And this was before I was placed into the cheater pool, and that's when the squad was made and all these little
Yeah.
groups were made for, I guess, the anti glitches and
And
exploits that break games.
And then one thing on that kind of topic is that, some people may say it's hypocritical that we did them, now we're not. Well, again, back then they were acceptable. And then once we all learned that, look, Rockstar's going to put you in the cheater pool or the bad sport lobby, we're like, we don't want to give our subs, or we don't want to let our subs go into that. And like,
Yeah.
we don't want, obviously anybody placed in the cheater pool, it's not fun because nobody's there. So.
And the main reason why I stopped, and I think I can say this for
Well,
you.
we
as
all
well,
stopped.
is-
Like we made like a promise.
Yeah,
So
the reason why we stopped is not only because like we wanted to make our channel better and have a better light for us, but it's also because we actually care about you guys. Like the reason why we stopped is because we saw that Rockstar was taking action on players that use these cheats and exploits and glitches and all that stuff. So how dick of a move would it be for us to showcase an exploit, glitch, or exploit, knowing that you guys, if you did it, you'd be placed into the cheater pool?
Yeah.
I mean,
I made a video about that a few days ago. Like there were some new DNS codes that came out, and there were some YouTubers. Obviously, I'm not gonna name names, but they had like videos that's another topic. But they actually had the DNS code in the description. And if you looked at the comment section, it's just like, don't do this. I just got banned. Like,
Yeah.
why would you post this? I just got banned. And it's like there's a subscriber trust issue. It's like if I was a subscriber and I watched a YouTuber and they told me to do that and I did that and I got banned, I would feel really shitty and I would not like that YouTuber.
Yeah,
like
then you got to
whatsoever.
go get another account because who knows how long you're in the cheater pool, and obviously all of us, we do not want you guys to go through that, and that's why we stopped. So any of that, like the hypocritical comments, that kind of answers that stuff.
The thing that bothered me the most about DNS codes, and this is more of like a YouTuber perspective, is like when a YouTuber did like a DNS code video, they would like hold that DNS code hostage
Mhm.
for like a 3-step process of subscribe, follow me on Twitter, like and favorite. And I'm like, you're holding a DNS code hostage.
Yeah.
That's probably not even going to work.
it was like, all right, guys, you have to do all these steps just to get banned. Yeah. Come on, do it. So that's how we all stand and why we stopped completely doing game-breaking glitches, exploits, and all that stuff, because we just wanted to make sure it's basically for the well-being of our subscribers. We want you guys to trust us with the information we provide that it's safe and that you guys won't get in trouble for what we provide. And from October till now, we haven't uploaded anything that is completely game breaking, like glitches, exploits. Where on the other hand, we have uploaded funny exploits or glitches, things like the no arms glitch or the no stomach
Yeah.
glitch.
I think those are hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like
those
things
just
that
add
are
to the
funny.
game. Like the bike
Yeah.
glitch, where we went flying with bikes and stuff like that. Like that's just fun stuff that obviously we want to share with you guys, so you guys can have fun with it as well. And
Yeah,
the
we
game
definitely
breaking
don't want
ones,
to. We
those are the
definitely don't
ones
want to
where
impact your gameplay experience and jeopardize your account because things do cost money. Xbox Live's not free. If you get banned on Xbox, you're gonna have to go pay for a new Xbox Live tag because you're permanently banned from GTA Online. Just little things that we look out for you guys, and I think that's just the main point of that whole part. If anyone was like, "Oh, you guys are being hypocrites," we just we just saw the other side to the book, I guess, or whatever.
I wonder how Rockstar, like, in their PR staff feels, because they go on social media. They've like put on their newswire posts from Reddit, so I'm sure that they go on like Reddit, YouTube. How do they feel when like they search money glitch after patch and they just see like a wall of videos how to destroy their online game?
I'm sure it sucks, and I'm sure that we weren't the most lovable.
Like
A
they
lot,
have to know
yeah.
that's going on. Like they can't turn a blind eye to
yeah,
like
and I
the
think
tutorials going on.
They watch our
Like Garrett said though, like no matter what you do, it's always gonna be there, unfortunately, and it's just about damage control, I guess you could say, like limiting how many people do the money glitches and stuff, and that's kind of what we're trying to do to an extent.
I
And
think
of
they've done a
course,
better job.
everybody wants money. Like everyone can agree that money is pretty hard to get in GTA Online if you don't want to grind for it. And the easy way out would be to do an exploited glitch, but you always run the risk. An example to this is, let's say you were a drug dealer in real life. Yeah, you'll make a lot of money, but the risk is you're actually doing something illegal and be placed into jail. So you have to weigh the odds here, guys. Like it's exactly the same scenario for GTA Online. Like you do the money glitch and you run a risk, a very high chance of being placed into a cheater pool and not being able to get out. So that's where we stand on it. Just that's why we don't upload glitches and exploits anymore since October. So it's been a very, very long time since we've done that. And trust me, it's been in our benefit and also against us. And I'm sure one of you guys can also explain why it's been hurting us because there's a demand. The supply is right now it's sort of limited, and there's a huge demand for money. So
Well,
us not
I kind of
uploading it.
think though, like at least me, reading through my comments, a lot of people are kind of on the same page as us now. Like, we went through the DNS thing. We all had billions of dollars at one point, and it's like, you know what, the game's kind of boring at that point because there's nothing to really work towards. And now I'm seeing comments like, it's not fun doing all this stuff, and it's not fair, especially to people that play legit. People that do the money glitches and these RP glitches or whatever, because then people doing it legit, they have to grind it out, and
I
that's...
can't imagine imagine if you were to get GTA Online right now. Like this is the first day you play GTA 5 or GTA Online. Like right now, like you just bought it today. You know how behind you would be? Like you would log into these servers. Everybody has RPGs. Everybody's like over like level 50 plus. Everybody has like adders, entities, $400,000 apartments, and you're here chilling with like a little beat up bravado or something. You have nothing. So it really sucks for new players that come in. There's definitely a barrier to entry.
And then what sucks with that is that if that new player comes in and he's just getting run over by tanks over and over, what do you think he's gonna do? He's not gonna play the game over and over.
That makes his experience so bad.
Yeah, and we don't want that. We want more people to play so we can have more, fun with others and all this stuff. And
so then the question arises: how would you feel if Rockstar tomorrow said, "Hey, look, GTA Online, it's been a bumpy road, but we've decided that we're gonna be wiping the servers"? How would you feel if Rockstar announced that tomorrow? And I want to know what you guys think in the comments as well. So if you guys are still watching this point, make sure you guys let us know. How would you feel if Rockstar announced tomorrow that they have decided to wipe the GTA Online servers because of the past problems they've had?
I'm pretty sure the world would explode.
Yeah, I think it would be initially at first it would be bad because everything, everybody's already got stuff and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, see, what they should have done was called it a beta so they could do that and let people know. because online is kind of I mean, look, you got people with like level 1,000 and stuff already.
It's a little
Uh,
unstable.
yeah, and I mean, maybe that's what it needs. I mean, I don't know. That's just again, you guys let us know in the comments, but that is an interesting thought to think of.
For those of you who play DayZ, it would be like your starting character on DayZ. You just see 1,000 people walking around with no cars, no adders, no
Nothing.
guns,
Yeah.
no
That-
apartments.
If they would have released GTA Online as a beta, like if they would have, because technically at the start, you guys played day one
Yeah, at
GTA
the
Online as
start,
well.
it was bad.
It
There
was so
there
bad.
I
That was the
think people
worst
couldn't get
experience
on
of
for
my
like a
entire
week.
life.
Yeah, I mean, I got on every time I logged in. Like I had
Yeah, I
no
actually got on the
problems.
first day. I think I actually stayed up the night it came out, so I got lucky. But everybody else that waited, it was a mess. And I don't think, like Ross said, I don't think Rockstar was expecting all this stuff, and it started from the beginning to an extent.
Do you think Rockstar would have delayed GTA 5 6 more months if they knew this was going to happen? Do you think they would have
I
been
think they
like,
would
all
have
right, we
delayed
need
the
6 more
online
months?
part.
I
the
think they would have just
part.
called it a beta and released it. That would have
That'd
been
have
the
been the
best
best
move in
thing.
my opinion.
Because
Yeah.
then they could get all the kinks out the way, all these money glitches and stuff. It wouldn't have really mattered because then in 6 months from the start, they could just wipe it clean. I'm like, all right, you know what?
And of course, they wouldn't have the cash cards available either because I've met so many people that spent hundreds of dollars.
Yeah,
I didn't know that's a thing. I didn't know
I didn't
people.
either.
Like I went into a lobby and this guy had just started. He's like, "Yeah, I just spent $300 on cash cards." I was like,
Yeah.
"What?" He's like, "What should I buy?" I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's a lot of money." But hey, if you have the money to spend and you want to spend it on GTA Online, by all means, go do what you do. But that baffles me.
See, I don't know if like attaching the word beta to it gets them like a get out of jail free card. Because I'd still be like, even though there was a beta to it, I mean, like, man, there's a lot of money glitches for this beta. Like,
That's
I don't
true.
know.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, I don't
feel
know.
like developers get like a get out of jail free card when they attach like a beta to something. Now, when you do like
well,
Titanfall,
I don't
when you
see
have
the
like
thing is though, calling it a bit. I don't think it was right for them to call it online, like as the actual thing. Because look at the trailer. I mean, there were heists, there were all these other things that were in the trailer that we never really saw in online, and it kind of some people feel tricked by that. And um, if they would have called it a beta, they could have been like, all right, listen, guys, heists, we're still working on them. They were in the trailer, yeah, but it's a beta. We just want to get online stable first before we can put out heist, the stock market, all that stuff.
It would have been a whole different
I think it
ballpark.
would have went along better, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I think deception was a little bit a part of it because they released these like awesome trailers where like you have the stock market and you're buying businesses and you're going on these heists with your friends. And then it's like day one, I literally like got through that tutorial that took me 8 tries and I'm like, all right, how can I do heists? And I'm like,
yeah,
well, what do you mean it's not here? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to do. And so I think if they like offer, I think Rockstar bit off a little bit more than they could chew with like the whole GTA Online and how they advertised it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
But-
made it seem very appealing, and then they just couldn't deliver
They
because
made it seem so awesome.
like they didn't even have to. Honestly, everyone was just excited for
Everyone
the
was
fact
going
that
to play it anyways.
Yeah,
They could have said
exactly.
it was really crappy and everyone
Yeah.
would have still played it.
Exactly. But
Like
it
they
is what it
didn't
is.
they didn't need to go like above and beyond, but that's what they did. They made all these cool trailers with like the girl narrating it and it's like, "Oh, this is what you're going to do. You can do all these multiplayer heists." And I don't know.
It's just thinking back on the trailer. If you guys have never seen that GTA Online trailer, make sure you guys check it out. Thinking about the GTA Online trailer and what GTA Online is today, it's
so different.
it's
I
like
know.
a different game. Like, they're not
Uh.
even the same thing. I think that's really, really funny. With all that we've covered today, is there anything you guys want to say in closing to this
Well,
podcast?
Well, I don't know if you guys want to, but we can get Dom actually responded. So if you guys want to get another voice on here, just to sort of, because we never really talked about specifically what's happened over the past week, I guess you could say.
Or like the past day.
Yeah. So if you guys,
Hashtag drama alert.
you guys want to?
If you want to drag him in here real quick, yeah.
All right.
So we're back with a special guest, and we have our good friend DomisLive. Say what's up, man.
Hi, everyone.
So, if for those of you guys don't know who DomisLive is, you want to give a little description about your channel and who you are?
I just do informational videos and just upload everything that is awesome.
Perfect, just like us, just GTA 5 content. And some questions we wanted to just bring up to the table is things that happened earlier yesterday. I guess Austin can hit those points, and then we'll just have a conversation from there.
Well, I guess I mean I don't want to really drop names, but obviously, if any of you guys follow me on Twitter, you can see what happened. But wasn't it? It was Teddy. All right, so just get that out there. And this is no hate. This listen. All right, no hate anything. I just need to say that because it's not going to make sense if you have no idea who I'm talking about. But he was one of the first bigger, I guess you could say, YouTubers to sort of say that heists, um, or not heists, but that money glitches.
Confidently say.
That money glitches were wrong, obviously, and that the heists aren't out because of money glitches and stuff like this. And then, that's all in good. That's cool. That's a good idea. Obviously, money glitches, like we said in the first, 20 minutes of this, you guys heard our opinions. They're bad. We don't like them. But then, about, what was it, yesterday, him and then even a couple other people that have those same opinions upload RP glitches, and that's kind of where the issue, or that's why we kind of want to sort of just talk about it, just to clear up some stuff. Like, in my opinion, RP glitches are just as bad as money glitches. One,
you're splitting hairs at that point.
Well, one, just because it's another thing that Rockstar's going to have to patch. And one thing I brought up is that, say, what if heists are a certain, like, you need a certain rank to do them? Then, it's pretty much the same thing as money glitches. Obviously, maybe not Rockstar's losing as much money with it because they don't have shark cards for ranking up. But it's still, in my opinion, just as game breaking as a money glitch. You guys.
All right, let me say my opinion on that. I mean, I agree to a certain extent that an RP glitch can be game breaking. I think the one that they uploaded yesterday, I mean, it's not as game breaking as the other ones were, where you had to go offline, then you call on your phone Trevor, then you do this, you do that, you turn your system off, then you turn your refrigerator on, and you do all this other stuff.
Launch a satellite into space.
That's a good one. The refrigerator one, I like that.
Like, this one was just a mission. You basically, I think what they did was they put a helicopter in one spot, and they sat there and just shot the enemies over and over and over and over and over. I mean, it's a mission. That one's not really game breaking. There's some other ones out there that we really can talk about that is a problem. I don't believe that was a strong RP glitch, but I'm with you guys on certain things, but not that one.
One thing that obviously people can make the argument for is that obviously a lot of people are already super high levels, so it kind of doesn't matter. But still, like, people they do that glitch or whatever, or any RP glitch to an extent, and then they can get tanks and they can get all these like higher weapons. And then, like we said, you weren't here, Dom, but we said that if a guy bought GTA today and he went on, he wouldn't like it.
It'll be a struggle.
Yeah, because everybody has RPGs, everybody has miniguns, freaking tanks, all this stuff, and that doing the RP glitches, I don't know, that just, I guess, speeds up the process for that. I mean, I don't know, that's just my opinions, I guess.
I want to say one more thing. Like, I totally agree, but I think with that one, I don't think it was RP glitch. I think they made a mistake titling it RP glitch to get more views and things
that's
like
another
that.
thing that,
and that's what
that's a problem.
That's a problem that we, and I say we, exactly, as a community, need to stop. I don't want to say tricking our subs or whatever, but just misleading them to an extent, because it's not some of these things aren't glitches, and glitch has a bad name. It has a bad meaning behind it, and some of these legit ones, like ways to do it with I think there was some missions like the coveted, people making videos saying that's a money glitch when it's just a money,
unlimited money.
It's a method to make money. It's not a glitch. And then people are like, oh, that's way it's a glitch, so Rockstar's not going to like that. And then there's a misconception.
Yeah, there's definitely another example with using the RP, I guess not even the RP farm, I want to say, where you just go into the convenience store and you just take out your gun and then run over to the Los Santos to take the cops off you. That's the same exact thing. That's more like an RP farm, because you're using a game mechanic in the game.
Would you say it's an exploit though?
Yes.
Or could an exploit be called a glitch?
No, because.
But shouldn't it be called RP exploit instead of RP farm, RP method?
It could be RP exploit, because you are technically exploiting
The game.
a game. Yeah, but
I think glitch is easier to say too.
It is, but I think exploit is more damning, and maybe that's why people don't use it. But I mean, I think we need some guy or a community that sits there and tells us all, hey, this is not a glitch, this is a method. Like we need some
Well, I
neutral
think
guy
it's
just
common
to say
sense
that.
for most of them, though. You know,
Yeah,
I
but,
mean,
like,
I get
what's a
glitch
glitch to
may
someone
get
is not a glitch to
more
another.
views. Glitch may
Would
get
you
more
say,
views in the sub or in the title,
agree.
but
I
you know,
agree.
it's we gotta as a community make the appearance look good because I mean,
I
look,
agree.
the what is it? The article, and I don't know if I mean I might link it in my description, but there was a post on the forums for GTA, and it was basically bad mouthing like GTA YouTubers, and that's because the image is just not good, and that's what we need to improve
True.
on.
I definitely think that we need to change our image in terms of how the community sees YouTubers as a whole. Because a lot of problems may run into the future where we might lose the
Yeah, I think it's
trust
a
of our
YouTube
fans.
problem, not a GTA problem. I think it's a YouTube problem when it comes to these forums, because I can honestly say that me and Garrett, as we've done a great job, like sticking up for the GTA guys and trying to be role models and things like that. And I could promise you, every thread that was made about me and him, and if we did respond to that thread, we went in that thread and changed the opinions of everyone that was in that thread. And I've seen that happen countless times with me and him. We've changed opinions on people that had of us. So. Um, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of immature people in our community, but then there's people that stand out that are actually good at what they do, and they're able to change the opinions of people that may have about us being money whores and things like that.
Yeah, there's definitely a misconception widespread throughout any community about
YouTube.
YouTubers. But to wrap this up, Ross, do you want to hit any final points?
I was gonna say one thing, and I think like the only way this is truly gonna stop, and I mean like truly, is if Rockstar somehow gains authority to send out strikes.
I mean, they will always have authority, but they won't do it.
They just never do it. Like
they
I
will
remember
never do
like
it.
the day before Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, they released like this long spiel of like what YouTubers can't do, when you can upload, what is off limits. It was a giant list. And I've almost seen 0 copyright strikes given out from Rockstar. It's like they almost just forgot.
Well,
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Can I say one last thing? I just want to say to everyone out there that are smaller channels, people that are YouTubers, I want you to go look at my Social Blade stats. Not how much money I make, but go look at my stats and look at the month I grew. And understand, I grew in a month where everyone was doing DNS servers, RP, I mean, money glitches and things like that. And I posted information and I grew in that era. You don't need to do money glitches to grow. If you guys want to do money glitches, go do them. But the problem that I have is that you're getting your subs banned. And if you're going to tell me that it's okay to do that, then is it okay to get your subs banned? That's the stand I have.
Yeah.
So
you can even look at YouTubers like Typical Gamer or even Ross, MrBossFTW, that have never uploaded any glitch or any type of exploit to their channel, and they've grown just fine. So it's possible to grow without doing any exploits and glitches, and it just takes heart.
I want to mention Social Blade because Dom mentioned it. It's like if you go to Social Blade, you'll see like it'll be like $25,000 to like $4 million. So don't take that completely seriously.
yeah.
Like
Like
we're all the way at the end of that spectrum.
Yeah,
the
we're all the way
million
at the
part.
4 million. For those of you who are wondering, it's typically
We're all
towards the
millionaires.
top.
Making it rain over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bed of money. So last points, Austin, do you want to cover before we do wrap this podcast up?
I mean, I think Ross and Dom pretty much covered what all our opinions are. So
yeah, I think this went pretty smoothly. I really appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Make sure you guys check out everyone's channel in the description. We have Saintsfan, MrBossFTW, DomisLive, of course, myself, Jobless Gamers, better known as Garrett. And that's about it for here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
And let us know in the comments, though, if you want to see some more of these podcasts, because we're definitely, and I don't know, these people keep telling me I have a robot voice, so if I do, I'm sorry. But listen, if you guys want to see more of these, let us know in the comments, and we might even make this a weekly thing and get more guests, and maybe one day we can even have somebody from like Rockstar come on and explain some stuff. So just let us know.
Yeah, most definitely. So let us know in the comments, guys, if you want to see more podcast stuff. It's been a lot of fun to do this podcast, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys drop a like on everyone's video.
We'll go for 2,000 likes.
2,000 likes.
2 million.
2 million. And we'll see you guys, I guess, either tomorrow with a new GT Online video or next week with a new podcast. See you guys.
Peace.